Here's a 5-minute tutorial on how you can build a customer feedback analysis tool with Lovable and Make.com. You can build simple front-end applications with Lovable easily. Building backends with Lovable can be a bit challenging at times, and if you want to get a tool just for internal purposes, we should go with the least effort approach. Make.com is a great platform for building workflows that don't have complicated authentication requirements. For our example application, we have customer emails in an Excel that we want to analyze. We want to understand the common topics and themes. We could just copy-paste the emails into a large language model and ask for the topics and themes, but we have to do this manually every single time. So let's build an application for it. We need to describe precisely what we need. We want an application with the features: upload an Excel, view the Excel data, show the response markdown below the Excel display, send the Excel to Make.com webhook. But to get the webhook URL, we need to build the backend. We will use Make.com. We will first sketch out the basic building blocks of the workflow. We need to trigger this backend workflow whenever we get a new request, so let's create a webhook trigger. Now we get a webhook URL that we can give to Lovable. We can set this initial prompt to Lovable and configure our Make.com backend meanwhile. First, we need to convert the Excel data to JSON format, so the language model can read our user emails. Then we should add the actual language model block. I have already written the prompt. The language model will find common themes from the emails and return the themes as markdown. We will feed the customer emails to the language model later. Finally, we should return the markdown response from the webhook. Let's start listening for the requests in the backend. Our front-end application sends the Excel data to the Make.com backend, and we will be able to see the data once it's landed. We get an error from the API, but that's fine. Errors commonly happen when doing any kind of API calls or backend functionalities with Lovable. We can guide Lovable by providing it with correct documentation for the Make.com webhooks, as I think Lovable is using the wrong payloads right now. We can add the error message to the prompt and copy-paste all of the webhook documentation into the message as a context, so the Lovable would use the right implementations. Let's listen for the data again. Now we can see that the data lands to our backend. We can view all of the data from the Excel by clicking on the webhook node. Now that we see the incoming data schema, we can refer to the data inputs simply by selecting the data fields. Let's convert the Excel rows to JSON so we can feed the JSON data to the language model user message. Now we can add the rows to the user message, and finally we can return the markdown response from the language model. Let's listen to the requests one more time. Now when we upload the Excel file, we can go to the backend and see the data processing in real time. We can see the returned markdown in our front-end application. The application is not rendering markdown correctly, however, but the main functionalities of the Excel analysis work. I will be doing some prompt engineering for the rest of the video to get the markdown rendered correctly. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.
Floating through the lines we go, typing words to make it flow, syntax shimmering on screen, code like rivers pure and clean. Keys are tied